Hello everyone, this is Nina Harrison and welcome to my YouTube channel. I know you already read the title below, and yep, it's about our love story. So I am actually here in our theater room where we always watch movies, spend time together with my husband, and yeah, this is our theater room. We have 4 recliners and it's kind of messy out there because there's a lot of baby stuff, a lot of clothes, and yeah, you can see in our recliners we have blankets, each recliners. That's what we use when we want to feel more comfortable if it's so cold. And yeah, that's pretty cool that we have like that. And that's a beer. So it's just a glimpse in our house. And while waiting for my fill stop package, I am going to start telling you about our story with my husband, when we met, how do we meet, and yeah, so just enjoy watching. So there are some people that wants to know our love story, and I will be glad if I will be able to share and to inspire other people. So I have some of my friends from Philippines and also from here in US that want me to do a vlog about our love story, and I will be glad, and I am so happy if I could share to them or share to you about our love story, and I hope you will be inspired. So I will be trying to speak English in this video. I know it is so hard, and I know that I have wrong grammars but I hope you just enjoy watching. So first, me and my husband met on Facebook. I know that this will be a very long story, but I hope that you will never get bored of me while talking here. So yeah, we met on Facebook. He have a friend who is a missionary, and that time he wanted to go to Philippines with his friend to do missionary too. And that missionary friend of him also has a Filipino wife from Cebu, Philippines, and I am from Cebu, Philippines, and we are just very near. I'm from Naga and his wife was from San Fernando. So the time way back 2017, and that friend told him that to add a Filipino people so that when he got there he will be able to meet them and maybe build more relationship as friends. So he added some of Filipino from Cebu and I think some from other place too. Before he added me, he added my mother first, and then he added me. That time I was in our church. Before I play piano or keyboard, I saw his message, and since we have mutual friends, I accepted him because I know that mutual friend of ours is also good and it's a Christian and from US. So we started talking a lot. And of course, when you are talking a lot, of course you will not be able to sleep early. And so we sleep like 2 a.m., 1 a.m. just talking, and we started to do video calls and we're just friends. And that time, 2017, I was not really looking for a relationship. I was not looking for a relationship and he was not looking for a relationship too. So we was just looking for friendship. And then it started to a lot of things going on and we just fall for each other. And I know we are very far and it's hard. It's hard if you have a long distance relationship. So we started talking every day, every night, every midnight, and I was falling in love with this handsome man, of course in my eyes. Of course in God's eyes too. We are all handsome and pretty. That time I was also serving God in church and I was in a relationship with him, and it just came to the point that I have to decide if I'll choose him or I'll rather choose God first and serve God, because that time I was also like balancing like my relationship with God. So there was a time that I talked to him and I was really crying, and because it was hard that time, and I told him about my decision that maybe we should have maybe we should break up. But I did not think that it is not a will of God. I just want to like give space for me, focus on the ministry in campus, and also focusing in God and serving God with through music. And that time he understand me, and he he just support me of my decision. So for 5 months we did not communicate. That was 2017. We did not communicate 5 months. It was so tough, it was so hard, but I told God before that if it is your will, then one day we will be together, and we will meet each other, and we will have communication again. And I think it was last month of November that I chatted him, and I just want to say hi. And then he replied me, and then my reply was hello, and there's a big smile with, heart. So we started talking back, and a lot of talk of how his life and how my life, and I just enjoy the memories that we had when we was just chatting. And it was pretty cool that God will put the right person in the right time and also in the right place. So 2018 he went to Philippines, and it was February 14, and my mother told me that she was praying if he will be the one, he will come on February 14. And we did not tell him that you should come February 14. We did not tell him that. So we was just keep on video call, chatting. So he decided to come in the Philippines February 14 at I think 2 a.m. in the morning. So before everything happened, before I met him, I actually prayed to God. When it's 11:11 a.m. or p.m., I pray for my future husband. I take time to pray for him, like God protect him, give him strength every day. So I know in the Philippines, for them it's 11:11 is like you wish so that your wish will come true. But for me, I prayed for my husband, and I did not know him that time. Love at first sight. Yeah, because I don't know, I just feel so in love. I decided to pray for him because of my leader in church. She told me that she wake up 1:43 a.m. just to pray for her husband, and that's pretty cool that you started to pray for your husband even you don't know him yet. So I started to pray it every day. I even do screenshot every time it's 11:11 a.m. or p.m. So there was a time that I posted on Facebook about 11:11. It's a screenshot, and my caption was like ha 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 ha. And he messaged me. He said, "What's the meaning of 11:11?" So I started to tell him that before I met you, I've already prayed for you, and every time it's 11:11, I always pray that you will be just fine, that God will protect you. So he was very, very shocked, because here in United States, he keeps on seeing that 11:11 time. And that time he was also wondering why he always see that time if it's 11:11, and he will just look at the clock and then it's 11:11. So he was wondering maybe he will die at 11:11 a.m. or p.m. So he began to tell the story about 11:11 too. So that also makes me feel secure that he is the one that God gave me because of that 11:11 prayer that I have. So first met February 14, and then February 15th, I'm trying to look at some of our past picture, and we'll let you see here. That picture is our very first picture. It's in the Plaza of Naga. I know it's popular in Cebu. It's one of the tourist spot. And yeah, we enjoy every day. He stayed 1 month in the Philippines, and we got married March 6th, 2018. That was last year. And that's the picture of our marriage, and we just had civil wedding. And so he went home March 12th, and he go back to the Philippines, and it was August 4, and we did our prenup pictures. Yep, that's our prenup pictures. And August 11, we have a celebration with my relatives and some friends, and that's our pictures, celebration pictures. And I was so happy because we was able to celebrate with some friends and also relatives in our province in Cebu. So actually, when he got back to the here in US last March 12th, he started to work for a petition paper for me so that I will be able to come here. It was, I think, March 16 that he started it, and we was approved. And the whole process was like 8 months, or 8.5 months until I got here. So it was pretty quick. And because I know some of Filipina, it takes 1 to 2 years, or some of them are more than years, but some Filipina spousal visa like take just 4 months. That's pretty quick. So I got here last year also, December 12, 2018. And we are so happy. I was so happy because I was able to meet his family, and they are so lovable, they are so adorable. And his 2 niece, I always so happy to see them because they are just so sweet and beautiful children. So yeah, he is a Christian, and I am also a Christian, and his whole family is a Christian, and my family is also a Christian. Break time muna. I am so hungry because of talking a lot. But anyways, I have a big sliced bread here with peanut butter. So where are we now? So yeah, time ran so fast, and everything happened for a reason, because he never had kids or baby, and I am actually pregnant for 19 weeks, almost 5 months, and this would be our first baby and his first baby, and we call it a miracle baby. He has been praying to have a baby because he just loves to spoil children's. He loves my siblings, and yeah, we have a big gap, but it also made me secured because I know it is God's will and we are in the right path. Because if it is not his will, then why God bless us with a baby, right? So we always have to listen to the voice of God, where he is going to lead us, where he is going to use us. So I also started to pray to have a baby so that he will be also happy as a father. And oh, that makes me cry because I've never expected to have a baby. I know it's a blessing, a very big blessing, and I know there are some teenager that is not married yet, but they get pregnant early, and I feel sad for them. But we have different situation of life. We have different perspective. So yeah, I feel sad for some of the youth that has a already pregnant, and they are like 15, 16, and they're not married yet. So I am just glad that I am already married and I get pregnant, because I know that's the right way too. But I am also happy for those people that is already pregnant even though they are still at young age, and I know that they love their babies. So yeah, as what I said, that I started to pray for a baby too. So I told God that I want to have a baby, and if you want me to be a mother, I want to see a baby in the clouds. I know it's also in my vlog. I made a vlog what happened to me, why I did not make a vlog for 1 to 2 months. I did not make vlog before. So yeah, and I always prayed it every day, and I also write a journal every day. And so we went to Narrows. It's our rental properties, and we was coming home, and I saw a baby's feet, and I really know that it was a baby's feet. It was April 8th this year that I told my husband that, look babe, it's baby's feet, and he was, I don't think if he saw it, but I really saw that it was baby's feet. So when I got home, I wrote it in my journal or in my notebook. So the time, the date, and I tell God what happened to that day. And I was just starting cramping for like 15 days. And so yeah, we went to the family doctor, and he said that I got a UTI, and he let me take antibiotics, but every time I take it, I throw it up. So we went to emergency hospital. It was like midnight. Yeah, it was midnight. As soon as we went to the car, that time there was a song that called "The Voice of Truth." If you have seen the Facing the Giants, it's one of my favorite movies, and also the song "The Voice of Truth," and it was just like, oh, there is something going on. So when we arrive at emergency room, so the doctor asked me some question, and he proceeded to tell us that I am pregnant, and that time my body was so numb, and I cannot believe it. How could I, or how God loves me, that he can give me a precious one. And my husband was so happy too, and we are excited because we are going to have gender reveal. There's a mail box, mail truck. I hope it's FedEx so that I can I can eat my food. I ordered online a Filipino food, and I'm so excited, but it's not FedEx. But anyways, so yeah, all I can say is everything happens for a reason, and God will lead you to the right person, to the right time, to the right place. If you always listen to his voice and just follow what he says. And for those people that are single now and waiting for their loved ones, I hope that you prayed it before you met your future husband. So yeah, thank you for talking with me. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Super hungry. Anyways, bye guys. Don't forget to subscribe.